Manila Philippine intelligence operatives have arrested an Iraqi explosives expert who has eluded the local authorities since last year and were checking whether he had been in contact with Filipino militant groups, the police said Monday. The man, Taha Mohammed Al-Jaburai, 64, arrived in the Philippines in August as the country was getting ready to host a gathering of Southeast Asian foreign ministers in preparation for a November summit meeting that included President Trump. Mr. Jaburai was a chemist with knowledge of explosives and is known to have ties to militant extremist movements in the Middle East, said Ronald De La Rosa, Director General of the Philippine National Police. Citing Iraqi intelligence information, the Iraqi embassy in Manila alerted the Philippine intelligence community of his presence, he said. Mr. Jaburai was arrested Saturday after the authorities in the northern city of Angeles advised the police that he was there, the Director General said, adding that Mr. Jaburai had been observed acting suspiciously. Police intelligence operatives were then dispatched to Angeles and found Mr. Jaburai, who gave up peacefully. He was carrying luggage that contained personal items and different denominations of foreign currency, the police said. Mr. Jaburai admitted while being interrogated that he had served as a consultant for Hamas in Syria before moving to Turkey in 2012. He also said that he traveled to Manila to meet a Chinese business group that hired him as a consultant, Director General De La Rosa said, without identifying the group. A police intelligence official, who spoke on the condition of anonymity, said investigators were also checking whether Mr. Jaburai had made any connections to local militant groups, noting that his visit came as the country was fighting Islamic State-linked Filipino militants, backed by foreign fighters, who had taken over the southern city of Maraywai. The fighting, which left at least 1,200 people dead, most of them militants, was declared over in October. Although security forces have said nearly 200 Filipino militants who took part in the siege escaped and remained at large. The arrest came after a year in which the Philippines has grappled with deadly bombings. In May 2017, the police in Manila placed the crowded Quiapo district under lockdown after 2 bombs exploded within hours of each other near a Muslim center. 2 people were killed, and 6 others, including 2 police officers investigating the first blast, were hurt. A month before those blasts, a pipe bomb also exploded in Quiapo, injuring a dozen people. The Philippine police had sought to play down the attacks, saying they did not appear to be connected. But 6 months earlier, in November 2016, the authorities prevented a bombing when they recovered a powerful explosive device near the American embassy in Manila. Director General De La Rosa tied that bombing to a Muslim militant faction that would later help lead the Maraywai insurgency.